is Doctor Who time once again.
Yeah, didn't leave it quite so long this time.
No.
Bit of a last
Yes, bit of an emotional one last time. Yeah, it was really good though.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Girl Who Waited, and now we've got 3 episodes left.
Yes, we do. We're getting towards the end of this season.
Mm.
Yes. So the only thing I know about this one is that there are stairs in it. Because we saw last time.
It's a good question. I wonder how many episodes of Doctor Who don't have stairs.
Never thought about it.
Someone let us know.
Yeah, official count.
Are you ready?
You're already starting out. Once again, a very empty looking place. There you go, that's what I saw.
You'd have seen it in the first 2 shots anyway.
Yeah, it's not really a spiral staircase. Oh. Already opening with creepy, empty place. Oh, okay.
My name is Lucy Hayward, and I'm the last one left.
Could only be sad clowns or beds. Oh. I'm a bit confused.
The gaps between my worship are getting shorter.
What? Hey, stop. What is
This
going
is
on?
like the most confused I've ever seen you for pre-titles.
Yeah, probably.
By Toby Whithouse. Vampires of Venice School Reunion.
Mm-hmm.
The people are 600 feet tall. You have to talk to them in hot air balloons, and the tourist information center.
Oh, they're already there.
He says.
Not even the TARDIS.
Those who...
Beaky, this could be the most exciting
Beaky,
thing I've ever
Beaky.
seen. You're kidding.
Hi,
Haven't heard that.
Rogers Hotel on Rogers Bay.
Nick Horan, yeah.
Assembled. God, look at the detail on that cheese plough. Right, but who would mock up an Earth hotel? Colonists, maybe.
Mum is Prince, Saberwolves.
Western Gold Plymouth.
Plymouth.
I don't know.
I think I might
Find
know.
out.
What are you thinking?
People who stayed
It's okay, we're not
at this place.
Who are you? It's a trick, it'll tell us something.
Once again, we've got people who are like
Amy,
defending themselves in like
you'll
a
find.
What?
in an abandoned area, like Amy in the
I
last
take
one.
it from the
It's
pathological
sort of-
compulsion to surrender your.
Oh, I see what you
I
mean.
get that impression from.
And you said you were surprised to be back in the
David
sector where
Williams.
the walls move, everything
Oh.
changes.
Underneath
You,
that.
Fred Wallace, you're talking
Yeah.
Oh well, just listen to the music.
Okay, this is bad. At the moment, I don't know how bad, but certainly we're 3 buses.
No, I mean he's tied up right now.
Hey, not quite so empty then. Got some neck problems?
Hello. Here comes the chopper to chop off your head. Chop, 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 chop.
Can we do something about him?
It's not changed at all from the intro. The tone.
Resistance is exhausted.
Yeah, it needs some work doing.
Like most hotels in Britain.
Please, I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm so sorry.
Rory, come on!
It was a...
Come on!
Ah, yes.
What?
I remembered.
Maybe they're real. You should have got it by now.
Hmm.
Hey, look at me. Focus on me.
I was going to say they're hologram, but even still, they can still get you through other means.
Yeah, is a fake image of an angel still an image of an angel?
Yeah. Does it still have that?
Is a
same
not
power?
real angel still an angel? We need that one answering.
Yeah.
Stephen?
Just see.
Stephen? Tell us.
Oh, wow. Really zooming through the corridors. That's what the Doctor sees.
I guess so.
The Doctor's been part of my life for so long now, and he's never let me down.
Even when I thought he had
Apart from the last episode.
kids,
Mm.
he left me.
Oh yeah, it was,
He came back.
came back after 36 years.
I guess eventually they
and
kind of got it.
safely.
I mean,
I'm not sure about never.
No, Tom, I said,
No, she's been reassuring, but
Of course, if the weeping angels were meant for me.
You are a medical doctor, aren't you? You haven't just got a degree in cheese making or something.
No, well, yes, both actually. I mean, there is no life is
cheese
loves and
plants,
hazes.
cheese making. I think
Faiths and
Toby
fears.
Woodhouse wanted some cheese when he was writing
And
this.
this is a cup of tea.
Maybe the cleaners have gone on strike.
Like you, you're right, Clunk.
Whoa. Sonic Screwdriver
Whatever it is,
truly
isn't it?
being Sonic.
Obviously,
That's-
chosen Howard, is it?
Howie. Hey, Howie, you're next. We're all dead jets, so tell us.
He's going to kill us all? How cool is that?
They don't agree.
It's as I thought it feeds on the fear. Everything, the rooms, Lucy's note, I mean, even the pictures in reception has been put here.
Come to me. I'm waiting.
There's a hairdresser in this hotel,
For you.
apparently.
Yeah, maybe.
Promised me a
I
glorious
don't know.
death.
Maybe they did.
Humbled by his glory.
Praise
That's quite enough of that.
him.
Oh, no.
Ah. And watch out for the goldfish. Or whatever it was. Probably shouldn't go in that. That sounds exactly like the theme of Uncharted.
The music is really good in this episode.
It has been.
Why is it up to you to save us? That's quite a good complex you have there.
I brought him here.
Praise him.
Here we go again.
Of course.
It's just what I was thinking.
Who else?
Such a great variety in the music too. It's like no scene sounds the same.
There just seemed to be a lot of original score to this one episode,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna hang up.
No, Rita!
Goodbye, Doctor.
Rita!
Thank you for trying.
Rita, please! Please!
Oh.
Which is why at the end of her note, Lucy said,
praise him.
exactly.
Oh.
No.
Sometimes it's best to infer.
Oh, please, no.
Oh.
I knew this would happen. This is what always happens. Put your faith in me. Glorious Pond. Girl who waited for me.
More than once.
I brought
It's literally the name of the last episode.
She was waiting for Rory.
I'm just a
No, that's
man
about it.
animal.
Ah. Oh. There's very little space left. Whoa, what has this become? Oh, wow.
A distant cousin of the Nymon. They descend on planets and set themselves up as gods to be worshipped. Which is
Well, we very recently
skill, secular and advanced
refreshed ourselves at the
performance
night.
prisons.
Correction. Yeah, the Blu-ray.
Mm.
According to the implant recorded program developed glitches, got stuck on the same setting. The fears from the people
Needed
went
more
dying away.
testing.
That's 2 in a row, you've said.
Don't tell me. This isn't Earth, that isn't a real house. Inside there's a goblin who feeds on indecision.
Nope. Really? That's my favourite car. How do you know that was my favourite car? Show the picture of once, this is my favourite car.
This happening?
If you bump into my daughter, tell her to visit her mum sometime.
Yeah, there's still
Look after him.
something to answer. We're doing that's how they're gonna end it, huh? That's how they're gonna. Okay. Well, still got 2 more episodes.
Yes.
This has thrown me off a bit, I will admit.
I think it started confusing.
And it's ended
It's
confusing.
got
too.
confusing all the way through. We kind of answered a few questions, but then it's still confused.
Yeah. For one question is, what was this episode called?
The God Complex.
Yeah, they kind of brought that up at the end.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
Rita said something
Yes.
about that. Yeah. Well,
But it does all tie into the idea, and I think he learns from what Rita said and what happened there, and realizes that if I don't want them to die, I've got to draw them back.
yeah, did get the sense that. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Come back in 10.
Yeah, I will. I've returned.
So what are you giving the God Complex?
Oh, okay.
I got neutral 8.
I've gone unsure.
Uncertain. I thought you might
Uncertain,
say grey.
unsure. 7.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. That seems reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, I did like the episode. Like, it was entertaining. You know, it definitely wasn't boring, and
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the ideas it had around, like, you know, sort of like preying on faith and fear and all of that, and event and like the Minotaur as well. Obviously, that's like a tale of sorts, but yeah. So it's interesting that they use that specifically.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, once again, sort of analysing the Doctor as a god-type figure, which we've kind of had for a little bit.
Yes, I mean, the Lonely God is what David Tennant was always called. And stuff
Yeah.
like that,
Well, not as much here, but just a little
I think
bit.
this is a bit subtler.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as overly, like, dramatic about it. It's
Yeah.
more just like, yeah, maybe think about it this way.
Yeah. Yes.
And yeah, just the idea that the Doctor saved Amy by, like, shattering her faith in him.
Do you remember when we've had that sort of thing before?
I'm onto it, but I'm not specifically.
It was a story that was all about a creature that feeds on faith,
Yeah, I'm.
and the Doctor had to break the companion's faith in order for.
Yeah, I definitely remember that happened. I'm just trying to remember specifically what story it was.
Do you want me to help you a bit?
Just a little hint.
A little hint. The north of England, on the coastline, near Maiden's Point. I can't remember the exact town. Around Whitby,
Whitby.
probably. Famous for vampires. Or specifically humivores.
Curse of Fenric?
Yes.
Curse of Fenric! Okay. Yeah. Yes. I remember now. Yeah. Wow. Gosh.
So there are a few parallels, I think, with the Curse of Fenric.
Okay.
In that regard, in that it's about something that feeds on faith, and they have to use the faith. Or I guess in Curse of Fenric, it's kind of the reverse, where they have to use their faith.
Mm.
This is the reverse of that, where the
They
Doctor
have to
feeds
get
on the
rid of
faith,
it.
and if you don't have the faith, you're safe. Otherwise, it's replaced by something else. A lot of people like Rita, and it's like one of those characters that she could have been a companion. But I think that's the whole point, isn't it? Is that that's
Sure.
what is that the Doctor seeing what happens to her makes him realise
Yeah, like.
what he's going to do next. So I don't think it could ever be a thing that Rita comes along. I think the whole point of that
Yeah.
is for the
sure.
Doctor. which undermines her character a little bit, but it's still a really interesting thing to do, I think.
For the purposes of the story,
Yeah.
the character was
I
still
think it really works.
she was still quite interesting in that as a almost as a warning to the Doctor.
Yes. I think that's really good. Have you ever seen The Shining?
It did definitely remind me of The Shining with the hotel
Yes.
setting and the sort of the especially in the beginning, the ominous aspect of it.
The
I
directing. Sorry, go on.
I did think that the hotel setting sort of evoked something else, and Shining is
That's what it
probably
is.
that.
Yeah, definitely inspired by that. And I think a lot of the directing is really, really good. Really leans into the horror aspect. There's lots of dolly zooms and really cool shots, I think.
Yeah,
I think
and
it really flows very
there's a lot of I can't think of what the name of it is, but having like two elements on screen. It's not crossfade or something, but basically sort of similar to how you had the two Amy's in the last one.
They did
when
that a
they were
bit in
talking
here
to
as
each
well.
other. It's very similar.
Yeah.
So they are getting a bit ambitious with the presentation. I do
Is
like
this
it.
This is the director I noticed is Nick Hurren. I think this is his first one,
you-
and I think he comes up a bit doing more and more, and he's really, really good, I think. So I'd forgotten he started this early. Actually, I thought it was a bit later.
Okay.
No, really good. I really like the directing here.
Mm-hmm.
And what was I going to say?
The music as well is
Yeah,
terrific.
yeah, it's particularly good. I think this is the best music we've had this season so far.
I'd say so as well.
I was going to say a bit more about the directing and specifically sort of, comparing it to the last episode. Because similarly, it's a small cast, a bit bigger than the last one, but,
Yeah, we actually had people other than the main crew.
And it's you're right, a similar idea where it's almost, I guess, Base Under Siege. You could kind of consider the last one Base Under Siege as well-ish, not really.
This one more so.
This is a lot more so. What was I going to say? There was a use in here we talked about in the last one, slow motion, and how it really didn't work. There was a really good use of slow motion in here when Rita is being killed. It's not a lot of it, and it's not very slow motion.
Yeah, I didn't.
But I thought it worked so much better than the slow motion in the last one.
Okay.
But the fact that you didn't even notice is probably like a good thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the best effects, ones you don't think of.
Yeah, I think it was a lot better in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought I'd bring that whilst we were talking about the last episode as well.
Yeah.
And I think there is some weird inconsistencies though with the Doctor's never let me down before. You could probably say, oh, she's just saying that to make him, to
reassure
him.
him. Yeah.
Just weird that after the last episode that's what she said.
Well, what else could she say?
Not that.
Not that.
It's all right. He'll do it. You don't have to say he's never let me down before, or he's rarely ever let me. Something like that. But to say never is just inaccurate.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's kind of getting into the specifics of it.
Yeah, I know, but that's what the line is.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing what the line wasn't. I'm criticizing what the line is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a few oddities like that which could have tightened it up a little bit,
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Well, the general tone of it at the beginning, it doesn't ease you in.
No.
It goes straight for the weird.
Yeah.
Which I kind of respect in a way. I like that they're bold enough to do that.
Yeah, and it's not. I do appreciate that. Actually, do they ever concretely explain that each room is has your greatest fear in it? I don't think that's ever concretely explained. I think you're just expected to pick up on that.
Sure.
I think it's done in a roundabout way, in that everybody has a room, and then when you are afraid of the thing in the room, it replaces the faith, sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's ever concretely said that is what is happening, that your greatest fear is in your room. If
No.
you know what I mean. It kind of
No.
it does allow you to join up the dots.
And in the beginning it was in the beginning, but with the gallery of all the people that have been in the hotel, and like what it says underneath.
Yeah.
Like
That's what their fear is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I laughed at Plymouth.
It gives it gives you some hints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, actually thinking about it, yeah, this was actually pretty good.
I think because you don't necessarily know what's going on for quite a lot of it,
Yeah,
and even the
that's-
Doctor gets it wrong, thinking that it's fear. With going back and looking at it again, you can pick up on a lot more. So maybe another run through would be beneficial.
Yeah. Of course, then at the end it also goes in a direction.
Yes.
It seems like the Doctor has left Amy and Rory behind, but there's still 2 episodes left.
There are.
And there is a certain unresolved situation.
There is.
So
The Doctor did say to Amy, "You'll see me again." This is fully goodbye.
Yeah, but that could have just been
Yeah.
like anything can happen.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, it did have that. It did have a bit of a sense of goodbye, but
More of a sense of goodbye than most companions get.
it was properly emotional and everything. But it's still. But just knowing that there's more to come makes me not want to believe it. In a way.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But when was the last time you had a companion leave midway through a series? Mel, I guess.
But this isn't midway through. This is like almost at the end.
Well, Mel left after the... Oh, no, wait. No, it was the end of Dragonfire. No. So that wasn't...
That was at the end.
Okay.
So even that isn't right.
Well, I guess Perry then.
Yeah. Yeah. What a leaving that was.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see how this
On
one...
that note.
Yeah, where can you go from there? Yeah, well, with this one, there's
2
still a lot.
episodes.
Yeah, still lots of questions. Maybe some of them will be answered. But yeah, I am interested, and I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll see you for the penultimate episode.
Yes.
Outro.
Outro.